Hispanic Heritage Month kicks off next Tuesday, and I thought that we would get an early start this morning by celebrating my own Cuban heritage today. So what I did was I gave the Rodriguez family black beans recipe to Daisy Martinez, host of Viva Daisy on the Food Network, and she kind of, I'm not a professional, so she spiced it up a bit and did her thing with it. Thank you so much for doing that, Daisy.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for inviting me. I'm Rodriguez too on my mom's side.
Are you really?
Maybe we're kissing cousins. Who knows?
I bet we are. I'm Rodriguez on all sides. But that's another story. So this recipe that I gave you, this is really my mom's, probably her mom's before that. Whenever we get together as a family, we have to have black beans and rice.
Of course you do.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, but even just regular family get-togethers.
Absolutely.
And I gave you how I make it, which is I start with a sofrito.
Right. Your sofrito was a little more basic than mine. I really like to punch up the flavors on my sofrito, and I'm dying for you to taste this because I'm all about the flavor.
Why don't we tell people who may not know what a sofrito is?
Okay, sofrito really is the cornerstone of Latin American cooking, It's an aromatic puree, and there's like defining points that will tell you where the sofrito is from. Like you were mentioning cilantro in Cuba. You probably won't find culantro. Have you smelled this? It's amazing.
Let me see.
Smell this. This is like cilantro times 10 with black pepper notes. Isn't that fabulous?
Wow.
This we love in Puerto Rico. We use a lot of culantro.
We use a basic trinity in our sofrito: onions, green peppers, and garlic.
Okay, all right. And I have a friend, Fabiola, in Miami, who adds jamon, a nice little piece of smoked ham to her sofrito.
Okay, so yours has what?
Okay, we have onions, garlic, sweet. I know that you use green peppers. I'm not crazy about the green pepper thing. I hope the green pepper police isn't out there. Why is this doing this? It's like killing me.
So what did you use instead?
I use Cubanelle peppers, green Cubanelle peppers.
Nice. Those are sweet, right?
They are sweet. They're beautiful long peppers. Or a red bell pepper works nice too. Okay. So onion, garlic, sweet peppers, a little touch of tomato, some cilantro.
Okay, we don't usually do that, but I'm open.
All right.
I'm open.
And we're going to try that, right? We're going to just give that a whir. And this is what you end up with.
Okay, so now this is the base of all of our dishes. You add this to anything and everything.
Beans, stews, chicken, beef, pork, fish, it doesn't matter. Ice cream.
No.
I'm working on a recipe for that. And we have the beans. I love that you said that you start your beans out like 45 minutes ahead. And when that's happening, Maggie, we want to skim all this muddy stuff that comes to the top. And when I do my beans, I never pre-soak my beans.
Oh, I do.
Who knows?
Well, when I have the time.
When you have the time.
Sometimes
from one day to another, things change.
Yeah, true.
But when I put my beans, I put in a couple of bay leaf and I'll throw in a little smoked ham hock. Remember I said about the ham?
Yes.
This way you get that nice smoky and you get the gelatin from the ham hock into the beans, and it gives it a nice, just full mouth feel. I love it.
Sounds good.
We're not salting those beans.
All right.
Because if you salt raw beans, they don't get hard.
So you leave them for what, like an hour and a half?
I leave them an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna do my sofrito.
You add the sofrito after.
Right. I have some olive oil.
Okay.
And wow, that's really, really hot.
Okay, so you brown the sofrito.
We want to cook the water out, right?
And then you add it to the beans afterwards.
Now we have these beans over here we've started.
Smells like home.
Doesn't it really? I would add some olives to this maybe. Look how gorgeous this looks already.
Beautiful. And then you serve it over rice. And this is ropa vieja, which is shredded beef. And it is the perfect accompaniment to this meal.
With some white rice and green plantains. And we're in Cuba.
Oh, I love it.
Does Harry approve?
See.
All right, to get my original recipe and the new and improved Daisy recipe, go to earlyshow.cbsnews.com. Our thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.